That is so cool.
Whoa. Did she go to jail? Did she get in trouble for that one?
You don't go to jail for blowjobs anymore. Welcome back to None of My Business. I'm your host, Sophia Benoit, and this is my co-host, Kelsey June Jensen.
What's up?
And this week we have a very exciting guest, Tyler Bender, the host of the YouTube pop culture show, Tyler's Kitchen.
Hi. Thank
Tyler,
you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming. So today you are going to be reading in a little bit as Lindsay, but you don't need to open that yet because before we share Lindsay's business, not her real name, a fake name, we're going to get into your business.
Oh, shoot.
Are you ready?
Yeah, okay. Let's get into it.
So the first question, are you in a relationship?
I am.
Are you happy? How's it going? Are you?
Yes, it's going well. I feel like usually my love life is like a disaster. And I have a boyfriend who's normal.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, whoa, this is going well.
How did you guys meet?
We met at a bar in Venice.
Oh, wow. The classic way.
I know, classic.
Wasn't it like
Kinda
last
old
year?
school. Yeah, like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you guys make it official? Or have you guys? You guys have, right?
Oh, we're official.
Okay. Well, because for a second we were
Kelsey
like,
brings
oh.
up the conversation on the air.
Yeah. I'm like, well, actually, that's funny. No, that's funny you say that because that's really,
It's like really interesting that you're saying that.
That's really interesting you bring that up.
Do you normally like sharing your business with other people? Or are you more like, I'm going to keep stuff to myself? Like,
Well, with my friends in real life, I love yapping.
Okay.
I love yapping, but like online, also nobody cares what I'm doing, really. Let's be real. Nobody actually cares that
but you
much.
do have like a following of people that like, so you're not posting him online. You're like, I'm going to keep him a little separate.
You posted some stories.
Yeah, he's made the stories.
He's made the stories. Hasn't he made the grid too? Or no?
I think I posted him on YouTube Shorts once.
Whoa.
Oh, like the side of
But
his
that's
arm.
it.
You're like, and you did make it to YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I posted like a trip he took me on, whatever.
Yeah. No.
Aw.
It does feel like the more that you're in public, the less that like you want to share that stuff, not even just out of like privacy for him. You're just like, I don't even need these two worlds to be related to one another.
Yeah, I don't need people like saying stuff about it, you know?
Yeah.
Also, if someone's mean to me, I'm kind of like, whatever. But if somebody was mean about my boyfriend, I think I would just be like, I'm going to kill you with a rock.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
No, 100%.
I don't even care. Why are you making me defend a man?
Yeah.
Please, first of all, I don't.
Yeah, or like your family. Like I posted something with my family in it once and somebody said something mean. I was like, never again?
Yeah.
Okay,
About
done.
your family?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think yeah,
Yeah, no.
it's gross.
That is my worry too. When I like post with family, I'm like, I'm not tagging them. It's so silly that we have to think about this, but I'm like, if anybody says one thing, it's done.
Same.
Over, yeah.
I posted a picture of my dad once for Father's Day, and people were talking about like dads wearing short shorts, and then somebody kind of like made a comment that was rude, and I was like, I'm gonna block you and everyone who follows you, and one by one, I hate you now.
Yeah, no.
Like, don't be mean to people.
No, be mean to me. Call
I
me
don't care at
call me a
all.
trash garbage whore. It's okay. That's
Totally.
another Monday.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You stupid feminist bitch. I'm so excited for you to wake up alone every morning and regret your
100%.
choice. And
Okay. That does happen a lot. I get DMs, unfortunately, from like the videos that we do together. Fucking sicko guys are like, hey, fuck you. You'll be alone forever. And I'm like, well, all right. And it's like some nasty man
That's
messaging
always
me.
the threat, which is so weird to me because I'm like, nobody who's actually like in a happy relationship goes and threatens people with that online. Like, when
Right.
I've never
A
once
happily married man.
like he's just like,
Yeah.
oh, I love you, Brenda. Time to go harass some women online.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They're gonna be alone.
you know what
You're
else
like,
I
that's
found
not
is
happening.
really
No.
funny? I saw a post that they started like I don't know. It was some sort of article I saw, and basically Reddit, used to be like weird, chronically
Yeah.
online dudes, and the whole thing was like the moms found Reddit. And now it's like suburban housewives are using Reddit to like bully girls in their 20s who are like influencers. Have you heard of this? It
No.
was
Like they're
the
going on
funniest
like
thing.
the influencer snark pages?
Yes,
What?
yes. Like they've been looking into this. This journalist looked into it, and it's like all stay-at-home moms sit around on this snark Reddit all day, and they're like, "Did you see what she wore to the Met Gala? What a classless girl.
Oh, Lord. They're like home, angry off their Sudafed, commenting on Reddit. Come on.
The internet was a huge mistake.
Christ.
Angry off their Sudafed is crazy.
Yeah.
What experience with stay-at-home moms did you have?
I don't know, but one time growing up, someone was like, Utah. I think
Well, yeah, actually, sometimes.
Are you
Yeah.
also from Utah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready to share Lindsay's business? You are going to be Lindsay today, and you're going to be sharing all kinds of business from her. She has some wild stories. But before we get into Lindsay's business, I'm going to share a few things about her. You can open it up. All right. So Lindsay is 35. She uses she, her pronouns, and she describes herself as heteroflexible. Here are some fun facts about Lindsay. She worked for a rock music online magazine when she was 26 and says that she had some, quote, wild experiences, including getting caught on Facebook Live while giving head in a backstage green room.
That is so cool.
Whoa. Did she go to jail? Did she get in trouble for that one?
You don't go to jail for blowjobs anymore.
Wait, I think that sounds cool.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
for
sometimes
sure.
you're just on Facebook Live and you're giving head, I guess.
Wow.
I don't know what ended up happening with her Facebook after that. Maybe.
That's how people
Yeah.
used to become celebrities. So
That's so true.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. That is true.
that's
Future
the start
Kim
to every
Kardashian.
great empire.
Yes. Blow job on Facebook Live.
Ick is hunters, fishers, or anything to do with killing animals. And she says her ex-husband was a hunter and she tried to suffer through it once and cried her eyes out and will never put up with it again.
Okay.
I left that in because I feel like that's you.
Oh my God. I wouldn't even go on the trip, but yeah.
One time Kelsey was very drunk and she started crying to me because she was like, I love animals so much. And I was like, I know. And she was like, no, I'm crying because I think people don't know that about me.
Yeah.
Like, I think people can't tell that I love
Yeah.
animals. And she was crying so
I really
hard.
meant it.
I
I
was
still
like,
feel that in my
I'm
body right now. I saw a dog and he was so unhappy at the bar. And I was like, I can't do this. No one cares. I did it one time too when I went to one of my ex-boyfriends. I started bawling about a bear that we saw earlier at a zoo.
I was there for that too.
You were in the other room.
Yeah,
and
no,
she was like,
yeah,
were
yeah,
you
for the-
crying last night? I was like, yes, over
Yeah,
the
about
grizzly
the
bear.
bear.
I was
Yeah.
like losing it.
Lindsay also had sex on the trails behind the heads of Mount Rushmore. That's the weirdest place she said she's had sex.
Wow.
So there's like a trail that goes up behind the little mountain. And she was like, yeah, I've had sex there.
Damn.
Wow.
You kind of always went
patriotic.
George Washington there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red, white, and blue motherfucker.
Yeah.
Her last fun fact before you start sharing her business is that her ex-husband begged for her to peg him and she was willing to try, but ultimately she decided she was not a fan because she says, I was fully convinced I was going to perf his bowel. Amazing abbreviation on that one. You don't have sensation, obviously. It's very resistant. I just felt like I was going to angle it wrong and go straight through his bowel, and we were going to end up in an emergency situation.
I totally get that. I'd be so nervous to like go through the belly button.
Ooh, yeah.
I know you that can't
Especially,
happen, but-
wait, that's so sweet. She really loved him.
Yeah.
You're going to find out so much about him. It's coming up.
Oh, it's not going to be really sweet.
I don't know that it's really sweet. I do think that she was willing to give it her all. I feel like she was willing to really put in
Wait,
the
so
work.
the ex-husband Hunter is the same one who wanted to be pegged.
Yeah.
Mm, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, this makes sense.
Really? You think that like hunting and pegging, you feel
No,
like
I think those are like hyper masculine hobbies, and I
Yeah.
feel like when you see a guy that's like performatively like, I like hunting and shooting things, that's like a guy who wants to be pegged. I think.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I do think that a lot of guys that are really loud and proud about their masculinity in a way that's like, ooh, tone it down, brother. They're the people who then then someone who tells you a secret and they're like, do you know that guy likes to
And
be
you're like,
pegged? And you're like, I kind of
Yeah.
guessed.
Yeah,
All right. First things first, what was the first time you had sex like?
it was with my first boyfriend in high school. It was the first time I had ever touched a penis in my life. We were downstairs at his friend's house and we'd been drinking. He'd been working on a car and he just kind of put my hand on his penis while we were cuddling on the couch. And I was like, what do I do with this? I'm sorry, right after working on the car, this is a UTI waiting to happen.
Yes.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
Oof.
After fooling around for a while, he took me back to his house and we had sex in his bedroom and he had a waterbed. Ooh!
Okay.
I had the exact opposite reaction. I think I was like, oh.
That's like kind of retro.
I mean, it's really fun to like a waterbed in and of itself, but the first time you have sex, like the first time, there's already so much that you're like, I don't know.
Well, in
And then-
my head, this girl, I've envisioned her as like like a 70s groupie to like the Rolling Stones. So
that's fair,
this is the woman in my head.
Yes,
I've invented this. I'm like, yeah, of course, because it was 1974 and you were on a waterbed.
Yeah.
And your parents you were latchkey kids. You were probably watching like what was on in the 70s? The Brady Bunch in the background.
Probably.
Just a thought.
100%.
Anyway, sorry.
So did you guys have more sex after that, after losing your virginity on a waterbed?
Yeah, we had all this time after school until when his parents would get off work. So we'd hang out at his house. The fact that they never considered we'd be having sex is so funny to me.
Leaving two kids alone with a waterbed.
I actually think the waterbed is really good for a kid because you're not going to get back problems. Yeah, I would now. If I walked in and saw waterbed, I'd be like the floor, like anything else.
You wouldn't fuck on a waterbed right now.
Oh, no, I 100% would, but
Okay.
yeah, million percent.
I just wanted to get you on record as yes or no.
Yes, on record, yes, sure. But my back is going to be blown out minute one. And not because of
in
him.
the kind of blown out way that
No,
not
not
that
because
way.
of him, because of the fucking bed. So I think this is actually a really great experience for a first time.
I think it's weird to buy your
Serious.
kid a waterbed and then
It's weird.
if they didn't buy their kid that and it was like previously theirs or something and they were just like, we don't want it anymore. That's worse. Like buying your child a waterbed is weird, I think.
Where are you even
weird.
getting a waterbed?
Right? In
Yeah.
today's modern society, would you fuck somebody on a waterbed?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Why not?
I would,
Why not?
but only once. Like if I came to someone's house and their house had a waterbed as their bed, I would be like, I can't keep sleeping over. This
What-
is like a one time.
Love of your life. Perfect.
We have enough money to
Perfect
pull
person.
together to get a new bed where we can use my mattress.
What if it was Jacob Elordi? And he was like, sorry, this is all I've
He
got.
wouldn't fit.
No, he got a special waterbed just for him. And he loves it a
Then you're
lot.
crawling on the waterbed, like over to the middle.
you
like,
have to get up and
yeah.
pee in the night and it's
yeah, exactly. Also, like it just like probably dips in to like the middle. Like I'm going to be laying next to.
Of
the
course you
person.
are. Of course you are.
Wait, okay. Have you ever I've never even been in the presence of a waterbed, so I really can't say.
I have.
I have.
Yeah, I had one friend all through elementary through high school, and she had a waterbed, which was also I was like, this is weird that a kid has a waterbed.
It wasn't as watery as I thought it was going to be when I experienced the water. No, seriously,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not
like,
like squish.
no, I was
it's
just
more like,
oh yeah, it's a waterbed.
all right, was the sex good?
I thought it was good sex because I was a teenager. We fucked all the time, every single time we were alone, and sometimes when we weren't alone. Oh, I distinctly remember having sex on the couch under a blanket while his mother, his father, and his grandmother were all in the room watching TV with us.
Mm-mm.
We were cuddling and I was wearing pajama pants. It was easy access. We were so horny for each other. It was ridiculous.
I'm so sorry, Lindsay.
Dude.
We all have to hop off the train. This is our stop here. I agree. When she was telling me the story, I was like, Lindsay, my girl, no matter how horny you are, you can't be fucking in the same room as someone's grandma.
How old is she again? At this
In
point?
this situation, she is
A teenager.
yeah, she's a
16,
teenager.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they all on the same couch? Wait.
No.
Whoa.
No, they aren't on the same couch. I will say that like
They're all just standing up against the TV and then kids are behind them fucking? Like how?
no, like, I think they were on like two couches, I assume.
That's how I imagined it. Two
Like if you're laying
couches
down,
and yeah.
Which like also she repeatedly said that like his parents seemed to have like not an idea that they were fucking, and I was like, I feel like if the two
what are you
kids
guys
are
doing?
under the
They're like, we have no idea.
blanket?
Yeah.
Cuddling that intensely, even as a teenager in front of your parents, I would have been like, ew, don't look. Like, I wouldn't even cuddle my
Ooh.
boyfriend in front of my parents like
I
that.
agree with
No.
you on that.
When
My ex-boyfriend tried to do this entire situation and like have sex while his mom was in the room watching baseball, and I literally was like, absolutely fucking not, and left. I was like, no.
Yeah,
I was
that's where you draw
disgusted.
the
I was
line.
like,
oh my God.
that's your mom. So that is your mother right there.
Brother.
I
That,
can't.
That's rough.
But also the cuddling, like even that, I was like, I don't want to be
No,
on
yeah,
the
like
no.
couch with you
intensely
even.
cuddling in front of my grandma.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, hell no. I'd be
Not
so
even
embarrassed.
my husband married as an adult would I like in
No.
I don't
be
even
like
want to
on-
kiss in front of my
Uh-uh.
parents.
No, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
No. It was like, yeah, I was so embarrassed. Like when you would go to like someone's house after a dance, after prom or whatever, and then someone would have their arm around, I would be like, yeah,
I think it's like
Uh-uh.
probably a more positive experience of like what I would like the world to be like for me to be like, I think I should have some comfort level being as an adult, like fine with this. Like I think I shouldn't have this like ingrained
should.
like puritanical belief that like intimacy is gross and that your parents shouldn't see it. But on the other hand, the idea, like sometimes when I think about if I ever got married, I'm like, I don't know that my parents should hear that I love a guy that much. I think that's a little weird.
No.
Like,
No. I feel like I've actually done the opposite. When I've dated guys and told my family about it, I'm like, I actually don't care that much about him. They're like, oh, really? But
You
I
do
really
that.
do. But
You
I'm like,
do.
I actually really kind of hate him, but
You're
I
like,
don't.
that guy who smells bad, I
Yeah,
hate him,
like,
so this sucks.
Disgusting. Yeah. We're moving in together and getting married, but do you talk to your parents about?
Yeah, actually,
Aw.
my parents are super young and my mom's like a key. Like I'll call her and like tell her everything.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I do that too, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not like honest about the people that I love. I guess.
No, I'll be honest with her like 100%.
Every single adult in my family just comes to me and tells me things that are insane. And I'm like, that's
Wow.
what best friends are for.
You're like, you have a trusting aura.
I know multiple people in my family's like favorite sex position because they'll say stuff and I'm like, whoa, in
Whoa.
front of
That
me.
is a
I mean, they're talking to multiple people, but I'm like, so remember your kid.
And what's
so,
like in
so-
your family? What's like the main position? Do you think?
What's the family chosen position?
Yeah. Do you think
I
it's
don't know
like
that we've reached
genetic?
a
What a favorite?
consensus.
It might be
position
genetic.
Is? Yeah.
So
Well, it's,
two of the people aren't related. They're like in-laws of each other. So, you know,
Are
Do
they
they have
the
the same
same?
position?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, now you
This
have to
is
say what it
horrible.
is.
What is it?
I'm going to die and I'm going to have to go to Utah and visit.
Is it like upside down cartwheel? What is
no,
it?
it's just girl on top. But like,
Oh,
why do
okay.
I know this about multiple people? You know what I mean? Like everyone in my family is like getting drunk and being like, let's talk. And I'm like,
Wow. We just unlocked it's generational.
Generational. There you go.
Generational sex positions.
Hey guys, call your parents.
see what they're up to and see what positions they're
Exchange
don't.
story.
Don't. I'm not encouraging anyone to
That's
ask
so
that.
sweet. What's your family
Aw.
sex tree?
Oh, Sophia, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Oh God.
This has a message.
Yeah.
All right. So they're horny for each other. They're on the couch.
It's hard to imagine they didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
But also I think they were never the type of people who had blinders on like, oh, our baby boy could never. So I think they overlooked it.
Yeah, she said
Okay.
they would just like, he would never do that. At one point, she and this guy, I didn't even fit this in here, but somebody was like cooking something and they asked them to go down to the basement to get something out of a deep freezer that was down there. And she and the guy she was dating went down there and then they fucked on top of the deep freezer for like 10 minutes while someone was waiting for them to like go get something out of the deep freezer. And she was like, they didn't even notice that it took us like 10 full minutes to get like a bag of peas or whatever it was. Like, she was like, there was no supervision in that house.
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay.
But, all right. So how did things end with this guy?
We dated over a year and girl, I got crazy. To be fair, he was starting to ghost me. It was 2008 and we were looking at colleges and he wanted to go to this specialized mechanic school and I was going to follow him and go to a college nearby. No!
Don't follow people. Don't follow people to college.
No.
Mm-mm.
Wow. At first, he wanted that too, but then his parents were like, we're not going to pay for your college if she goes with you.
Wow.
So maybe they did know about the
Oh,
deep
secret
freezer.
haters. So he stopped talking to me as much and he stopped picking me up from school. Then he took a trip to visit his family in Kansas and didn't even tell me he was doing that. And then didn't tell me when he got back. I had my stepdad drop me off at his house and I knew their garage door codes, so I let myself in knowing that he'd be home. The door from the garage into the house was locked, but I banged on it for a solid 10 to 15 minutes. That's a long time.
That's a really long
Damn.
time.
Yeah. Wow.
Lindsay, my girl.
Holy hell.
When he opened the door, he was furious. I was like, why haven't you been calling me or texting me or anything? He was like, I've been busy.
Brother.
This is funny.
I've been busy is an insane response.
That's such a classic.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, my question here is, oh my God, because
Yeah.
that's all there really is to say.
Brother.
He broke up with me then because I was being crazy.
Letting yourself into the garage is a lot. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. But once you have a garage code, it's kind of like, hey,
Because no one
let
knows how
yourself
to
in
change
whenever.
them.
Yeah, and you're just like
Yeah.
a teenage girl. You're just a girl.
You're just a
what
girl.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I miss having a garage code to my friend's house. It was
Aw.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
is
can give you
sweet.
some.
Please.
Sure.
Oh, you have one.
I don't have a garage code, but I can
okay.
I'll work on that. And then also just like my parents' house and stuff. They're
Perfect.
far away.
I can
but
give you like a building code if you
Okay,
want.
yeah, we'll give you some
Any
codes.
codes, let me know. I would love to feel involved
Everybody
in that.
send
That's
Kelsey
really
4-digit
sweet.
codes.
Yeah, please.
If it's your bank account verification, send it to her.
Oh, yeah. And
I'll hold it
CC
safe.
me on it
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
It was my first experience having a boyfriend, and I didn't know how to handle a situation where someone was no longer interested in you. But I was angry that he wouldn't come and talk to me and tell me what was going on. We'd been together a year and a half.
It is crazy to ghost someone after a year and a half, to just not be like, we're breaking up.
That's so teenager energy, though.
Yeah.
That's so like.
Yeah, I think these are two teenagers acting how teenagers act. So
Mhm.
I don't think any of this is like that crazy, except for fucking on the couch with your whole family there, a family reunion.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But also she was like, we were so horny all the time. And every single time we saw each other, we fucked for, and I was like, girl, have fun.
If they're comfortable enough to fuck on the couch with family in the room and then go fuck on the freezer, I feel like it's pretty justified for her to feel comfortable enough to go do this.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's actually
a
that's where you
really
draw
good
the
point.
line. Oh,
Yeah, this
The
is pretty
garage
normal.
code.
she's in the
Yeah.
family at this point.
Yes,
Come on.
yes. She's married in the family.
She's married in the family.
I do like that she
Yeah.
also got her stepdad to drop her off because he knew what was up. He had to know. He's like,
Yes, he's like,
okay,
all right,
I'll take
yeah.
you. Like, sure.
Right
Warm
on.
up the car.
All right, Lindsay, get in the car. Like, also, did he wait for the 15 minutes she was banging on the door?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, I like this girl. She's consistently proving to me that she's metal as fuck.
Oh, you're going to
Yeah.
have
Oh, yeah.
so much more fun with her. Don't even worry. Okay,
All
so
right.
now we're on to the one who got away. Lindsay, is there someone you still think about?
I was married and we had an open marriage, and there was a guy named Kent, and we were both concert photographers and reporters. See, cool.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up going on ShipRocked together, which is a cruise where you go for a week on the ocean to a bunch of different places, and the entire time there are rock bands that play on the boat 24/7.
24/7.
24/7, she said, which I'm so glad you stopped because I couldn't get enough of hearing about ShipRocked. Also, why would you? I get that it's like a fun pun, but the pun is also on shipwrecked, which is
You
bad.
don't want
you
that.
don't want that on
And
your cruise.
I'm also confused. Rock is cool. Cruises are not cool. So is it like lame? Is it lame rock bands, or is the cruise just really subverting cruise norms and being cool? Because
We're not like other cruises.
we're not like other cruises.
That's what every cruise's slogan is, basically. We're not like other cruises.
Yes.
That's so
Literally.
right.
Yeah,
Wow.
we do it differently.
Other than like Disney Cruise, which their slogan is like, we'll bring your family together and your kids won't hate you if you do this cruise, please.
Word for word.
Wow.
And
that's
then
beautiful.
the rest of the cruises are like, we're not like the other cruises.
Yeah.
We're fun. And you're like,
Yeah. No, they have so many insane cruises. There's like improv cruises. There's
a
like
Kid Rock
Improv
cruise.
Yeah.
cruises?
Yes.
Shut up.
There was a
Is that a thing?
Yes. 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 We should do it. Improv
I think I
queen.
would rather be waterboarded. You should
Oh,
just
same.
drop my body off in the middle of the ocean, and I would have more fun if you dropped me off in the middle of the Atlantic and made me try and swim back to safety.
That would be pretty fun.
That would be way
I
more
guess I
fun
would rather
than an
do
improv cruise.
Well, I might rather do zip zap zop, but actually, I think I would have a good time.
On the improv cruise, I think you would
Doing
have a
zip-
good time.
I would have so
on-
much fun.
Like ultimately, I do think you'd have a good time.
4-day cruise, yes, I would. I would get
No.
down with that. No,
'Cause think of the people that you do improv classes with. And think of the fact that on a cruise, there's going to be like hundreds of those people.
I would end up falling in love with
24/7.
them. I would.
No, you really would. Kelsey
No,
has such a pure and open heart.
Yes.
That's so true. Now I sound like an asshole.
No,
Oh my god, I
no.
wouldn't even step
No.
foot on there. I would like no.
I wouldn't either. I would
I
have
would
to be
go
like,
on
I
there-
won. I won it. I won it.
One, you think it's a competition?
Yeah, I won the raffle. I won the raffle. There's a raffle.
Oh,
a raffle.
you
A
win
raffle.
the
You're the
I thought you meant
prettiest
you
girl
won
at
the cruise.
improv.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You won the improv pageant show.
I won the improv pageant show, and now I'm going on improv cruise.
I once got a cruise
Demonstrator
for
Barbara.
free and I didn't go because I was like, I don't think I should be on a cruise. I don't think that's for me. I don't think I'm supposed to be at sea like that. Most
Yeah, I
murders
don't
in
wanna
international
go.
waters go unsolved, and I don't need to be a part of that.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
You do not want to get murdered on a princess cruise line.
Oh, that would be humiliating for me.
Yeah.
It would just piss me off. It would piss me
Yeah.
off so bad.
Yeah.
I often do something where I'm like, it would be so embarrassing if I died. in this
Yeah,
way.
exactly. And a
Same,
cruise is one of those
same.
moments. So there's apparently 24/7 rock bands, which does seem like maybe they should like break from like 2 a.m. to like 6 a.m., but they didn't apparently.
There was an instant connection on both sides. We danced around it for a bit, but eventually we hooked up on the ship. At the end of the cruise, we went our separate ways because we lived in different states. But We kept in contact and FaceTimed a bunch. I'd meet up and hook up with him anytime he was nearby on tour with a band. Eventually, I developed feelings for him, which broke one of the rules of my open relationship. I told my husband, and he was like, that sucks, but whatever, it's fine. But he slowly became more resentful about it. When my husband and I started the process of separation, I told Kent he didn't know what to do with the information. And then I had a bit of a mental breakdown and I cut him out of my life for a few months. So Kent and I never got to explore actually being together. That's always been a what if in my head.
Kent not knowing what to do with the separation information is kind of classic guy, not to overgeneralize, but like being like, hey, I'm getting separated from my husband now. Like, now that ShipRocked is over, we can fuck.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Huh. It's just sometimes it's one of those things. You can't, I mean, they were on vacation.
But they afterward kept in contact. And every time, like, I think I agree with you that I think what it is that they're fun in the short version of it. Like, it's fun within the context of the open marriage, right? Like, you're just like a guy on the side. But they were seeing each other after ShipRocked.
Oh, actually, like in person.
Yeah. Every time he came in town with the band, they were hooking up and they were FaceTiming and stuff. So, you know, they're hooking up. They had things going on. And now she's like, hey, I'm
he
free.
low-key made her a groupie. She actually was a groupie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's your 70s dream for her.
Yeah.
There you go, girl. You got groupied. There's some groupie love.
It happens.
So have you ever thought about reaching out to him again?
We still talk. What? But not in the same way. I think I might also be his one who got away. He told me that he refers to me as his white whale.
Time out.
I
understand the reference. Totally get it. Moby Dick's a great book. It's actually a comedy. Very fun. You can't call someone a white whale. At all, ever.
Yeah.
Do not do that. Also, you fucked her, so she's not a white whale because you did catch her.
Right. Sometimes men are saying insane things and they're like, you're my Miss Piggy. And I'm like, we don't say that.
We don't say that.
We don't say that.
There's times when I'm like, that was a penalty. That was a penalty. Like,
that actually really sucked.
Okay, so sorry. They still talk. And he refers to her as his white whale.
He recently got engaged, which kind of sucks. But now I'm married and monogamous. So I think it's more just that it was a daydream version of my life. Like, what would my life be like if we'd gotten together? It's not that I really wanted to run away with him or anything. Girl, I don't think you would have liked your life. This sounds, for a job, was he playing the cruise band?
He was following them like she was. They both worked for like rock magazines. So they were like reporting on it.
Oh, okay.
Photographing bands.
Oh, yeah, that would have been kind of cool then. Never mind.
I think he like sounds okay, minus the white whale situation, Kent.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's like okay. I do think that there's something very real though about being like the what if of that version of that time period of your life where you're like, I really love this era of like, I'm young and I have this exciting career that I like.
Yeah.
That part's really fun. And then you try to like map it onto where you are now and you're like, I don't actually want that.
No.
Do you have somebody like that? Not that you have to like spill details about
oh my God,
this thing. You don't have anybody that you're like, I miss that era.
No.
Wow.
No, I have like every single time. Oh yeah, it would have been great to be married in Dallas right now. Ooh, that sounds awesome.
Wait, Dallas?
Married in Dallas is rough.
Yeah.
Wait, can you talk about that or no?
Yeah, no, I can talk about it.
Wait, were you engaged or
Yeah, I was engaged.
Engaged.
Yeah, we had like a whole wedding planned and then it was like
Wait, it got to the wedding planning part.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that's when I started following you and I was like, oh my God, she's
How
getting
soon
married.
before the wedding was the call off?
Well, we were like about to call it off and then, he did the whole like, oh no, let's save this. So then we pushed it back a couple months and then we pulled the plug for reals. But it was like not too far out. Like the venue was paid for. We lost that deposit. I had a dress.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was pretty deep into planning.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Luckily, thank God, invitations hadn't gone out yet. But everybody knew the date. Like verbally, I had like been telling like my family and friends like save the date, and then I'd be like, hey, don't save that date anymore.
So that date's free now.
Yeah. Hey,
May 22nd's open. Have fun.
Don't make any plans.
Wow. How did you meet him?
College.
College. Okay.
Did he propose well?
No.
Okay.
Well, actually, for like being incompetent,
It was good for him. Like
good. Like it was
for his
best.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a nice way to
Oh,
put
that's
it.
actually really sweet.
His
Yeah,
best.
no, it
Yeah.
was. It was his best. And you know what? He actually listened to me because I think I love seeing other people's proposals because I think they're so like embarrassingly corny usually.
Mhm.
Like
I agree.
I don't want to subtweet anybody's specific thing. I'm not going to say, but most of the proposals I see on Instagram, I feel like it seems like a hostage situation of like, I've
Yes.
decided this thing for us and here's this crazy event and now you have to say yes. I think those are so corny. So
Mhm.
I was like, oh, you listen to me and it's not stupid.
That's
Thank you.
great. That is okay. I'm
Yeah.
glad
So it
he
was,
did
like,
his
private.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A public
Just
proposal
low-key.
is just a horror.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine a flash mob?
No.
I would not
No.
like my
Oh my
ADHD would
God.
actually, I would be thinking by the time that like the proposal happened, the flash mob would have been going on. And I feel like I would be just in my mind being like, oh, I need to remember to take the dog to her vet appointment. And like I would just be on another planet.
Right?
That would be insane.
I'd be sweating. Or Disneyland.
No.
Disneyland's rough.
That's
really rough.
So
Scary.
rough.
I love attention. I mean, we've monetized our desperate, unending
Right.
need for attention, and even that is where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Can't
no.
do it.
I knew a couple who got engaged at Disneyland and they were wearing matching outfits. And not only that, they were coordinated their shoes, but they were like water shoes. But I think they were not Tevas, but they were Chacos.
Oh.
But they covered the top of the foot, but it was breathable. And they both had like
I know what you're talking
coordinated.
about. These sound
You
like
know what I
Keens.
If I got
They were Keens. Yes.
That's
with
so
a little
Utah
bungee
of you.
cord.
I
that
These
you
are
can-
Mormons, right?
Yes.
I was gonna say-
this Mormon core.
getting engaged in water shoes should absolutely like put you
And they put thought
in
into
jail.
it. The two colors that they got. Like it
well,
was
they're
like,
wearing matching outfits.
yes. And they got
If-
like, oh my God.
If I got engaged in a matching outfit, well, I wouldn't get engaged. I would be proposed to in a matching outfit. Let's be so clear. That's a no. But what? Oh my God, water shoes would send me over the edge.
Water shoes.
All right, so this is going to be about Lindsay's worst ex. Get ready. Who is your worst ex, Lindsay?
My ex-husband, we met when I was 20 and he was 30. He
Oh.
was a patient of this chiropractic business that I worked for. And I was kind of flirty because I thought he was hot. Chiropractor. I just don't trust that.
She's
No.
working for a chiropractic business. She didn't say she was a chiropractor. I don't think she is based on our conversation. But someone coming into the chiropractic office and you being like, that guy, not the 30-year-old, 20-year-old. I mean, again, it's like what you do when you're 20.
Yeah.
Like I get it from her
Yeah,
side
that's
completely.
crazy. He didn't really pick up on my hints until later, and he didn't want a relationship. He thought I was too young. I was like, it's fine. I'm an adult. So we started dating. A year later, we got engaged. A year? That's fast.
Also, he moved on so quickly from like, I think you're too young for me. And then she's like, no, I'm an adult. He's like, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
And also, let's get married.
Guys, you can say that. They'll get over it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That was not even like a stumbling block for him. He just was like, well, I guess I should say that you're too young.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah.
Let's just be on
I
record.
did his
I
due
said it.
diligence.
Yeah.
I said it.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
So
I was
I'm
the one who
good.
thought you were too young. Okay.
Sicko.
All right. That was fast. Her getting engaged after a year. How was the proposal? This is maybe going to make you feel even better about your proposal.
Relevant. Wow. It was very much a proposal he would have wanted. Uh-oh. We had talked about getting engaged and he was like, oh, I've dreamt about how I'm going to propose. Months and months of my life have been dedicated to thinking about what I'm going to do when I finally get to propose.
I would have
What?
passed out. I would have held my breath until I
Ew.
passed out.
Oh my
Ew.
God. I would have to disassociate as he was telling me that. I'm like, oh my God, this is
Wait.
horrible. This is horrible.
This is so funny. I actually saw a thing recently that more young men want babies than young women.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
Lord.
so, like, it used to be a thing where you'd be on a date with a guy and you'd be like, I don't want to sound crazy talking about the future, like marriage and babies. And now, guys, you like meet them. I don't know if you've experienced
Yeah.
this. Like, guys are like, I just want a family someday. What? Like, this is even happening to me with like 25-year-old guys. You're like, what? Why?
I mean,
it's like,
Yeah.
I would want to be
Crazy. They're
have
family
a
forward.
family if I could be a dad too. You know,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
being a
I'd be an
dad
awesome
sounds
dad.
fucking tight. Like
Yeah.
you're so
you've
right.
got a wife. You got she's doing all the fucking
And
work.
that's why Gen Z girls aren't having babies. There you go.
No, the Gen Z
Yeah.
men should do it. They should get
Yeah.
together and
Get pregnant.
Get pregnant.
Dad, talk it up in here.
Yeah, come
Oh
on.
God, I hate dad talk.
Hey.
Also, God, my first boyfriend said the same thing about proposing. Well, not the same exact thing,
That
but
he
he was
thought
like,
about it?
he was
He
like,
thought
I think
about it?
every guy really looks forward to proposing, and I laughed. And
That
we
is
had a
so
fight.
corny.
The fight?
Wait,
I mean,
how old
it was
were
like
you?
I was 18. Yeah, I was 18, and he was older. Classic situation.
How old was
Yeah.
he?
He was 24. Yeah. And he was like, I think every guy thinks about how they're going to propose. And I laughed so hard.
Wait, where are you from? Sorry,
Oh,
context.
Missouri.
Missouri.
The
Okay,
Utah of
so
the
he-
Midwest.
Okay, gotcha,
Okay,
gotcha,
okay.
gotcha. I think every guy thinks about how
He
we're
was
gonna
really...
How did he want to do it? Did he say?
He didn't say, but I had a really strong feeling it was going to be at his family farm. And I was like, or a hockey game, which I was like, this
Wait.
can't happen.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because for a second, I'm like, farm, not too bad. Some horses running around. I wouldn't mind that. Hockey game.
It wasn't a
could be
horse
interesting.
vibe. It was more
Oh,
just
it's
like
like
a house that
ducks.
happened to be on
It was
land.
land.
It was
his
land.
property.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
property.
yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
he's gonna take you out back.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
This is going to connect a little bit.
Okay, he made such a big deal about it. Of course. Oh, we went four-wheeling on his river that floods a lot, and you can go mudding. Oh. So he brought me out there with two of his friends and his sister, who didn't get along with me very well, and he pretended to get us stuck.
Oh my
We
God.
were in this giant mud puddle, and the four-wheeler was half buried. The mud was up to our knees, even on the four-wheeler, and he pretends we can't get out. He's like, we're stuck. And then he got off the four-wheeler to grab the winch to get us winched out, and then he got down on one knee in the water, so he was up past his waist in mud. He pulls out a ring and says, there's been times where I've been stuck in the mud and felt like...
I'm so sorry.
I couldn't get out, and then I met you, and I feel like you helped free me. Will you marry me? And I was like, yeah, I guess. Can we get out of the water, please?
Meanwhile, he's kneeling in mud, so it's like up to his
Up
neck.
to here, yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was like, it was up past his waist in the fucking muddy water.
And so they probably are stuck. Like, he's like, it's stuck at this
It's
point.
stuck.
Yeah.
And is that even like a nice ring if we're willing to risk it in the mud like that? Like,
I would be worried. Like,
I would be worried. I'd be like, hello?
yeah.
I'd be like, ooh, don't get a muddy.
I know. Okay. Yes. Let's get out of here.
yes,
Hurry,
get out of
yes.
here.
Come on.
That's basically what she did. She was just like, I was like, get us out of here. And so then
Yes.
he was like, yeah, okay, we weren't actually stuck afterward. And she was like,
Dude, and that's what he's thought about for years and years.
that was his big plan. Months of his life. And he's like, I'm stuck in the mud. This is a perfect metaphor.
Oh my God. Well, I guess this is like the only thing in a man's entire life that he is expected to plan.
Yeah.
This
From
is the
top-
only
yeah.
time. Yeah. I mean, with the exception of his mom doing it for him, often the case.
I wonder if the mom helped.
For
That's the
sure.
idea.
I bet now, this just reminded me that I bet now a lot of people are running their proposals through ChatGPT or like AI. I just thought
how
that.
should I-
So
Oh my
true.
God.
Oh
So I
my
bet it's like
God.
a bunch of guys are like, okay, I just have to like order rose petals and like a candle wall or
Go to
whatever men are
restaurant.
doing. and-
Okay.
Wow, that
McDonald's.
sounds awesome that you're ready to take the next big step. I hear
Yeah.
you when you say that it might be stressful.
Oh.
Wow. Congrats.
Wow, congratulations on taking this big life step.
Oh God.
It's time to take a breath, smile, and think about your future together.
He's reading that and crying. He's
We're
like,
not
"You're
just
right."
perfect, we're made for each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
okay. Fucking- God damn. Imagine finding out. Fucking, I would lose it. I would.
Oh.
We'd be going back to the mud puddle, and I'd be like, "You're staying. You live here now."
I
Oh.
like mudding though. That's fun.
Mudding's
I
fun.
like that
That's
part.
very fun, but you should not be doing a proposal.
No.
So, other than the horrible proposal and the weird age gap, what made him the worst?
Oh, I often felt a little insecure with him. And at one point, I went through his phone and I found an email he'd sent to an online escort service. He sent an email saying he wanted to meet up and enact a specific fantasy. And he sent it while he was away at a work conference and he sent it during work hours.
Cheating on the clock.
On the clock.
Mm.
It was 2:30 p.m. or something when I found the email. He was on the couch next to me. I woke him up and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? He didn't even need a moment to wake up before he was like, oh, I was drunk. It doesn't mean anything. I was like, you were drunk at 2:30 in the afternoon at work on a Thursday?
So what did he say?
He started apologizing and saying how much he loves me. I was mad for a solid 2 weeks about it, but he wore me down. He preyed on my insecurities and told me I wasn't enough for him sexually, which was wild because I was doing everything I possibly could with him sexually. So I didn't understand not being enough for him. That's when he brought up non-monogamy. Well, at first it wasn't non-monogamy as much as swinging. I agreed to it, and we had a specific couple we would swing with often, but they didn't live in the area. They were his age. And they had a couple children. So he wouldn't get together that often. But on our wedding night, he convinced me to have a foursome with a foursome on your wedding night? Oh my God.
On their wedding night?
Wait, on your wedding night?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he had been having threesomes with them prior to us being together. They were longtime friends of his. He begged me all day and then finally talked me into it that night. We were married on a lake and had reserved a large cabin that had multiple rooms, and my wedding party was sharing the cabin with us, so the couple snuck over and joined us in our room. I was absolutely exhausted, but he was insistent that we go through with it. It ended up feeling pretty awkward, so we made quick work of it and they left.
On their wedding night.
I'm so tired.
Do you know, so
Oh my
when
God.
Lindsay originally said that he convinced me to have a foursome with him on our wedding night, I didn't realize that. And I didn't realize that she meant the foursome was that night. I thought he just was talking about it on that night. So I did the rest of this interview, and then I went back to reread it, and I was like, wait, maybe she means they had the foursome that night. So I reached out to her again to be like, what the fuck? And she was like, oh, yeah, no, it was that night.
Oh my God. This is crazy. This is happening. Wait, so the cheating thing, the escort was before
They were
they were even
engaged.
married.
They were engaged, and he's like, well, you're not trying enough stuff, and you're not, I want, you're not sexually
Why don't you fuck me
exciting
in the
enough.
mud?
Well, he wanted that too, but he was like, you're not satisfying me sexually. And she was like, well, we're doing all this stuff. And he was like, basically, I want to swing. And then he brought in this couple that he was friends with that they fucked on the wedding night, which also as the couple.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
One of the most horrific sentences of it all is he begged me all day. On your wedding day.
Wedding day? Shouldn't your
Oh my
priorities be
God.
elsewhere?
Like throughout the
my
day,
God.
you're like cutting the cake and he's like, please, 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 let's fuck Sharon and Bob.
This girl should have a gun.
Oh my God, I hope she does.
Like
I hope so.
I hope
She-
if this were me, I would have gone girled his ass.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being in this position.
This is horrible. I would have systematically over the course of months, slowly chipped away at him and come up with a master plan to destroy his life. I would steal his identity.
This is exactly what I say my fantasy is all the time. Like non-sexually, I want to destroy a man's life from the inside and gaslight them into believing that their reality doesn't exist.
Yes.
After they do something like this.
Destroy him.
So you're like, okay, I'll do the foursome, and then
of course
slowly
I say
destroy.
yes. Immediately.
No.
As
I
soon
would
as
have
there's
destroyed his life off of the first email.
Oh,
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
The foursome is when I would really be like, I need to put in some work. I need to set up some things that
I
are
think I would
longer.
crash out on the wedding day. I'm on enough Vyvanse and Wellbutrin. I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care. I'd freak out on the wedding day. I'd be like, everybody fucking listen up.
You grab the mic and you start telling everyone.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Joe
like
over
Love
there.
is Blind.
Yes.
Get up to the altar and say, I need you all to know something about this man. Ooh,
That's what I'm thinking.
that was so good. This season, did you guys watch this season of Love is Blind?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was Alex and
girl.
Ashley. She
Yes.
said,
He was a fucking shitter.
did not
Sorry,
like that
but
guy. He
no,
was a
he sucked.
total piece of
He
shit.
was like this guy.
Yeah, no, he was.
Yeah.
That's what this was giving. This is giving
Yes.
Alex from Love is Blind.
Yes.
I think that's great. And I think if you do have the chance to say vows and your partner's doing shit like this, you should absolutely use them
Yeah,
to expose him in front of his
Yeah.
whole family.
100%.
And then stay in the cabin with your friends and your bridal party and not Sharon and Bob.
This
He can go
makes
have
me-
threesomes.
You know what? It makes me kind of sad too, because I wonder if she told any friends that this was going on, during the day. Hey,
Oh,
he's kind of saying
wow.
this thing, or did anybody notice?
Well, she's also
he's being kinda
21.
weird.
They met and started dating when she's 20, and then within a year they're engaged. So it's also you
It's
don't
hard.
have those skills to be I know how to call out bad behavior and be
True.
protective and
Yeah.
all the things that take so long to learn. She hasn't learned.
This all
Makes me
sounds like
sad.
this all sounds like stuff where she didn't have friends at this time. I don't think you would have been in any of these situations had you not had like a good
good
group.
friend.
That's why
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
your friends the details of your relationship, I actually think is important because they like
so
keep a
important.
log.
But also when you say
Yeah.
stuff out loud, like as soon as you can't say stuff out loud, then
Yeah,
you're
it's-
you know
Then
you're
you're
in
like,
trouble.
oh,
Yeah.
Because like
that's
I do
bad.
think that like absolutely having friends is like very important for like having the like other narrative of it of being like, oh, this actually seems really bad. But you can like be in this when you're young. And like I
Yeah.
think I was in like I had a lot of really good friends when I was dating my ex who was shitty. It's just that like I didn't tell them
You
anything.
didn't tell him.
Yeah.
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 I would like lie because I knew
Yeah,
it was
when you have
bad, and I was
to
like, that's
lie.
embarrassing.
Yep.
Yes. Oh my
I'm not
God.
gonna say
Ugh,
that. I'd
no,
rather.
yeah. I know exactly
that's
how
real.
she feels. This is so sad.
Yeah, no,
probably
think I'm
feels
getting
horrible.
acid reflux because of this.
Same.
Uh,
I need
Genuinely, I
Pepto-Bismol.
feel it like right
Lord,
No, I
take
know. My
Tyler's
chest
acid
hurts.
reflux and give it to this man.
here. Seriously.
Lord help us.
Lord, take our anxiety. take our depression.
Come on.
It might work.
Where's the beach
please.
ball?
Please.
Where's the beach ball?
Yeah, this is a Christian rock church.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot. Okay,
okay.
sorry. I'm
We're
so
at a
sorry.
beach
I'm
ball.
sorry. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sorry.
We still
Wow.
have fun in the house of the Lord. Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
we like to have fun. We do things differently here
We
at
do
this
things
church.
different here. Donuts
God.
and coffee after.
Okay, so you guys have this awkward foursome, and they make quick work of it and left. And my response to that was Jesus Christ.
The man from the couple was so cocky about his eating out skills. He bragged that he could make a girl come in like 10 seconds. Maybe she was so over it, she just faked it in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Of course, it was the worst eating out experience I've ever had. That man attacked the clit like it was a mafia boss threatening his family.
Oh my God.
Imagery.
Damn. Wow. Yeah.
I've never felt more overstimulated and turned off so quickly in my life.
The word overstimulated is so funny in that context, being like, oh my God.
Wait, a mafia boss attacking his family?
Attacking.
What a
it's
beautiful
a mafia
metaphor.
boss threatening
Oh, to
was
attack.
threatening your family. So you're attacking the mafia boss. The clit is the mafia boss.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
you're attacking them to protect your family from them.
God damn. Okay.
Is
God.
my understanding of his eating out situation. So
The
do you want
acid
to
reflux
diagram?
continues.
It's bad.
Oh God. There's nothing worse than someone like bragging about that.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like it's your
Mm.
wedding night and someone's like, I'm gonna eat you out so good.
Ew, and being
No.
vicious about it. God. I'm imagining the guy from Sinners. That's really God. No, never mind. With the scary teeth, the Irish guy. That is what I'm imagining. Him just like going crazy on the. Do you see Sinners?
the teeth.
There's a guy.
thing.
He's like
Yeah,
when he
no,
becomes a
no,
zombie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
like,
know.
well, sorry, that was him.
That's hard to imagine.
Yeah, I'm scared. I am. I
I'm
don't feel
fearful.
good. Yes, my stomach hurts.
All right. So, how did you two get to the point of divorce? I think we can all imagine.
After the swinging and the foursomes, he wanted to do what he called single play. What? Meaning we'd go off and date people on our own. Why does it have a fancy name? Ethical non-monogamy. We could sleep with whoever we wanted as long as the other person knew about it. There were rules like the no fuck list.
So, what's the no fuck list?
It wasn't a written list, but just kind of a mental tab of people we didn't want each other to sleep with. One of the people on the list was his best friend. Oh my God, I hope she sleeps with him.
Please,
Please, please,
hon,
please.
Lindsay, please.
Please, Lindsay, please. I didn't put my best friend on. Oh no, I didn't put my best friend on the list, but eventually he told me he wanted to sleep with her. Oh, who is this
course.
guy? And I said, okay, well, I would like to try to make that a threesome situation. So I talked to her about it and she was down. What are the odds that like everybody these people meet are down to have sex with them? They're probably very
Yeah.
attractive.
This
I
is
get-
the thing
yeah.
about every person in a non-monogamous relationship that I interview is they do keep getting into situations where they're fucking people. And I feel the same way where I'm like, how is everybody just like, yeah, I'm down. Is
Yeah.
it just like I'm an idiot and everybody around me is always swinging?
Sometimes I think.
I
Like, I
wonder.
think everybody might be
so.
swinging.
No, I really
but
do.
me. Like,
You know
I'm just
what?
like, oh.
I think,
I think
maybe
we're left out.
I think maybe my boyfriend's hot, so I feel like sometimes people are buying us drinks and
Okay, that is.
Oh,
I just want to stop you right
yes.
there. That if,
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah.
somebody's buying you guys drinks, more than a million
We're like,
percent.
wow,
Oh,
that's so
100%.
nice.
People
That's so
have
cool.
asked my
Wait,
boyfriend and I
that's
to buy
so
them
funny.
drinks. They're like, not them. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God,
They're like, Please, no.
I've had that happen, but not with a boyfriend. It happens with one of my buddies when I go home for like Christmas and holidays because he doesn't live there. But when we go to the bar, people like zone in on us and they're like, hey, one guy actually this past Christmas, he was like, oh, I'm texting my wife about you guys right now. He's like asking questions. And I was like, I just got back from the bathroom. Yeah. Like I'm not dating this guy at all.
Oh yeah, no shaming if
I
that's what you
didn't
do.
know-
But
wait.
it's crazy that everybody's just like this network
swinging
of
constantly.
swinging.
And just, yes,
It is a playground.
it really
we are
is a
not
jungle
invited.
gym. We're in the fucking
Yes.
jungle gym right
yeah,
now.
it's like an
Yeah.
inner circle.
Yes.
All right, so Lindsay's like, okay, I want to make this a threesome with my best friend. I guess that's convenient that her husband wanted to sleep with the best friend too. So
Oh, so I talked to her about it and she was down. Eventually we got to the point where she came over and I had been in the bath and she started things with me. And then we all three moved to the bedroom and she was involved with both of us. That is like such a test on your friendship.
Yeah.
That is like really pushing your friend. Like,
it seems like maybe you should just like swing from further outside the
yeah,
friend group.
that's a
but-
little close to home.
Yeah, I
It is.
couldn't do that.
So was it good?
Yeah, it was. He was good at sex, especially eating out. He was really, really great at that. It was a fun time, but he started throwing fits about the fact I was more successful getting laid than he was. He'd get really upset and be like, nobody wants to do things with me. This is like the classic Reddit story time.
Yes.
Yes, it's every yes.
Yeah.
At some point, I found out he was going on websites and finding men to sleep with, and that's when I found out he was bisexual.
Oh.
He never told you that?
Nope. He left his laptop open and there was a website and there was a conversation with an older man about them meeting up, like much older, at least in his 70s. And I was like, you weren't going to tell me any of this? Not that you were going to meet up with a man, let alone a man in his 70s? And he was like, no, I was embarrassed. I was like, the honesty part is what keeps this together. I'm fine with you sleeping with men, but you have to tell me.
So the needs that she couldn't fulfill, she couldn't be grandpa. Like that is what
Pop pop. She like, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry I couldn't be peepaw for you.
I'm not
Like,
your peepop. Sorry.
like,
Oh.
finding out that your
Oh.
husband is lying to you within the ethical non-monogamy
Yeah,
framework.
you had like no
Yeah.
expectations for him,
None.
essentially.
Like he has no rules other than telling
No
you, and he
rules.
won't tell you. And then you see he's messaging a random guy that's at least in his 70s on a random
You set
website.
the bar
Oh,
like
so low and he still tripped on it.
he
Truly.
like dug under it.
He
and
dug
then-
under it. He tunneled
like,
under it with a
he-
spoon.
Yes,
What
like
an
fucking
asshole.
great escape over here. Oh God, this guy's a bummer. I hope he's doing poorly.
Yeah, same.
Is that when you asked for a divorce?
No. He really wanted me to be a trad wife, but he had quit his job at the VA and I was running his landscaping business for him and managing all of our finances on my own. I'd been struggling with the bills because he wasn't depositing the money from the landscaping business into our accounts. He was taking it out and buying stuff without my permission, like a giant tractor that he had to have. And then he said, "Oh, I'm doing all of this to teach you a lesson about spending money." He said that to me on the way to my brother's wedding. I avoided him the rest of the wedding, and the next day I told him I wanted a separation.
The tractor.
Yeah, I buy this big ass tractor to teach you a lesson.
A lesson about spending money. She was
Yeah.
like, I was buying milk.
Yeah, she's like, I'm paying our bills.
We can't eat.
I do think that like it's so crazy for that to be the breaking point, but I also can't imagine like the giant tractor pulling up to your house and in your mind is flashing like the 70-year-old man that he's fucking and you're just like, I can't be here.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so what happened with your best friend?
During the divorce, she chose him.
What?
Wow.
Bro.
At one point, I was ranting about all the shit I was going through, getting divorced from him, and she turned to me and said, "Are you done?" I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Are you done? Do you have it out of your system now? I don't want to talk about it anymore." She was my best friend first. I couldn't even understand. Later, I found out she was still going to his house and talking to him and trying to support him through the divorce. I don't have proof, but I just know that they slept together. Just the two of them. Oh,
Oh,
I think you have the
Of
proof.
course
Yeah,
you do.
that's
of
the
course.
proof.
1,000,000%, yes.
Okay, so did you stop talking to her then?
After the divorce, I got skin cancer on my forehead and I was anxious. I was talking to her about it and she was like, "You know, people have real cancer and they're struggling more than you are. Stop."
Dude.
That's when I completely cut her off. I blocked her on everything and never spoke to her again after that. Thank you.
Crowd cheers.
Thank you. Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I can't even deal with how the best friend talked to Lindsay the first time about the divorce. Like that would be like, I would never talk to that
Yes.
person again.
100%.
And then just say the next, like, Lindsay,
Asshole.
you did not deserve to have any of these
Any of
people in
this.
your life. They shouldn't be in anyone's life. They
No.
should
No.
be in like little crates, like
Yeah.
a baby veal. Like
Yeah.
Wow.
they shouldn't be around.
That's exactly where they should be.
They are not nice people. They're bad people. Okay, so have you seen or heard from him since the divorce?
No, but my mom is friends with him on Facebook. What? And a year or two after my divorce, she showed me something about him and my best friend together celebrating his birthday. Just the two of them. And she moved to where he lived. So I was like, they're for sure fucking. But I don't know. I haven't seen or heard anything from either of them.
I think you know.
Man, fuck
Yeah,
these
there
people.
it is.
I do think it's really sweet because
Wow.
her mom, after the divorce, was like, he doesn't know it, but I'm still his friend on Facebook. Like the mom was
That
like,
is true.
I'm going to give you the gossip. She was like, it was fun to know. I mean, she hasn't, I think it's like actually genuinely fascinating that Lindsay has not checked in after that. Like your ex-husband
That's
who
impressive.
sucks is
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
your best friend. And she's like, I don't know. After my mom told me about that, I have never like looked
I don't
or
want to
anything.
know about it. Yeah. No, good for her. Good for her. Because, like,
Yeah, that's strong.
that's strong.
That takes strength.
Because
to
you
not
know
check.
it's going to make you feel worse, but you always eventually go check it. And you're like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, I hate myself." So good for her. She's mentally well.
Yeah, she's
really
great.
She
She's
is.
strong.
Yeah.
She's-
She's doing the best.
One of
Yeah.
our warriors. All right. Are you ready to get to the best she's ever had?
Yes.
All right. Best I ever had. Lindsay, what's the best sex you've ever had?
Toward the end of my marriage, I slept with a drummer from a band that was based out of Britain, but they were on ShipRocked.
They came back.
Wow. This is like, okay, I see. This
It's
is
a fuck fest.
Yes, this is holding her to, this is her thing. This
She
is her
never should have
joy.
left ShipRocked.
No.
Things were going great on
Honestly,
ShipRocked.
Now that I have the
Yes.
greater context, I'm so sorry I ever shit on ShipRocked.
I
I'm
love
sorry.
Honestly,
ShipRocked.
now I am kind of like,
You needed ShipRocked.
she needed it.
She needed it.
ShipRocked needed her.
Who was there for you when you needed it most?
When there was one set of footprints in the sand,
Yeah.
it was ShipRocked.
When we met, I was pretty drunk, and I'm a happy drunk, and this lovely, lovely British man and I met at the casino on the ship. It took us all of 10 minutes to lock eyes, and then a few words came out of my mouth, and I heard the accent, and we were like, let's go fuck. He brought me to his suite on the ship, and we probably fucked at least 4 or 5 times that night. Wow.
That's a lot.
Wow,
Whenever
that's a
people
lot.
say
To be
that they
like that.
fucked that much in a night, I'm like, that actually makes me so tired. I'm so
I
sorry.
know. I didn't leave his room until 3 a.m. That was the first time I discovered that I love a choking situation. All that, and you didn't realize you like choking? You swung with like 100 people?
Apparently.
And
Yeah,
you didn't
wow.
realize you like choking? I mean, good for you, but wow. And that I love a guy to kind of take charge and be dominant and do the good girl kind of stuff. There's something really amazing about being choked because you're kind of in fight or flight, but also in ecstasy. It was amazing. I wasn't scared at all. It was so hot.
I do want to this is why I don't get into swinging situations, what I'm about to say. I just want to say there's no safe way to choke people during sex. There have been lots of studies about how this is not good for you,
Yeah.
and that any restriction to the airway does brain damage and increases risk of stroke. So this is why no one invites me to swing with them. But I'm okay with that because I'm safe and I won't be having a stroke.
Yeah, I saw girls are having brain damage from it. Did
Yeah,
you see
younger
the
and
actual
younger.
study?
Yes.
Yeah, younger women.
This is something that my mom brought up to me. And she was
Yeah.
like, in front of my boyfriend, she was like, y'all don't choke, do you? And I was like, she was like, because there's a study. And I was like, Mom, I love you so much. My mom is like the coolest. I
Her,
love
like
her.
legs kicked up. Y'all are choking.
Y'all ain't
her.
joking, right? She's just like, she's so cool. I love her. It
Oh, yeah,
wasn't-
she's great.
It was hilarious. But no, I read that article about it. And so, Lindsay, as much as you like choking, you do you, but just know the risks.
Know the risks.
Know the risks.
Mhm.
In your swinging PSA.
Know the risks.
Know the
Uncle
risks.
Sam, but for choking. Like the
Write
we
that
want you.
down. We
but-
should make
Well,
that.
maybe
Write
do
that down.
this
Write it
with
down.
your hand instead of pointing,
Yeah.
know the risks. All right. Current situation. What is your current situation and how did you two meet?
My current husband and I met mid-separation. Woo!
wow.
Only
Wow.
ex-husband.
I was separated and ready to get divorced, and I was trying to get that process going. I had zero interest in dating anyone. I was like, no boys. That's how it always goes.
Always.
He was the IT guy at my work. He's very funny and made lots of jokes. I was slapping my own hand like, no boys. I started talking to him, but I wasn't going to date. That lasted 2 months or so. And then I was like, wait, this guy's really sweet and caring. He's the exact opposite of my ex-husband. Eventually, we hooked up, and shortly after, we started dating, and we've been together ever since for about 8 years now.
Oh,
wow, 8 years. Okay.
I know,
Wow,
cuties.
cute.
Is he the only person that you dated post-divorce?
He's not the only one. The summer I got divorced, I hung out a bunch with 2 of my brother's friends who were also going through similar things. We called ourselves the Separation Squad, and I slept with both of them. Wow. This is like adult summer I turned pretty.
That's so lovely. They're all like, we're getting divorced, and
This
we
summer
are
I turned 30.
pissed. Aw, that's
I haven't
cute.
seen it, but I just.
Yeah,
It's about
for
swinging
tweens.
in a way.
Yeah. Aw.
It's like a tween drama.
I love a tween drama.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
I think you would get too obsessed with it.
I think you
It would make
get
me
into
depressed.
It really would.
It. No, it would be good.
You'd be texting me
think?
things about Connie Baby, and I'd be like, ooh.
Wait, have
Really?
you seen it?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Okay,
I did
okay.
my due diligence. I said, it's time for me to lock in, see
Yeah.
what the
Okay.
teens are up to.
Okay. I like seeing what the teens are up to.
Yeah,
It's
these people
cultural.
are a disaster.
You would like it.
Really?
Yeah.
You would like out of anyone I know.
Wait, really?
This
Okay,
teen
okay.
I think you would like it.
It's a
well,
mess.
I'm taking your. I trust.
Okay, so did these friends of your brothers in the separation squad, did they know that you'd slept with both of them?
No, which was kind of the thrill of it for me with one guy. The other was just, he was a real sweetheart. Unfortunately, that was my first experience having pity sex. He was a really, really great kisser, but I didn't want to take it to the sex level. At some point, I was like, I've given this guy enough blue balls. Let's go ahead and do it. Whoa. Whoa.
I know.
I feel so bad. He was a 2-pump chump.
2-pump chump.
2-pump chump.
It lasted like 3 minutes. After that is when I decided no boys.
So she's like, divorce,
Oh,
the
this poor
separation
guy.
squad. It's so bad. She's like, no boys. And then she meets her husband.
Wow.
Okay, so are you happy?
I'm happy. He's so sweet. He is hilarious. He's very feminist. He protects my mental health a lot. Like, he's very, very patient with me. I have a lot of anxiety and some trust issues from my first marriage in the beginning, and he's been very patient and kind. And we have really good sex. Unfortunately, right now, I'm in the middle of some libido issues because of my medication, but we're getting that fixed. He doesn't pressure me or complain or whine or anything, which is the most amazing thing in the world.
Yay.
Sweet. Okay,
We're so
you
happy
got
to
your
hear that.
happy ending,
Yay.
Lindsay.
She did. She
Yeah.
did. She really turned it around from the stuck four-wheeler.
It's so unfortunate that that's so common. Like, we have to be like, and it's so nice that he doesn't whine or cry when we don't have sex. Like,
Yeah.
could, especially
like that fucking sucks.
on
It's so common.
medication. Like, not that it would
Yes.
matter whether that
Medication.
was not created by medication, but so
Yeah.
many people are on medications that decrease their
Yes.
desire to have sex or like the physical sensation of touch. Like, so many medications do that.
Yeah.
Well, especially
Yeah.
like when you add in all the things, like you get a family, you have like there's so
Yes.
much that it's like,
Yeah.
Oh, somebody complained even once that like, oh, we're not having enough sex. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I really do like ShipRocked run a tight ship. I'm like, I'm not having this. I
Yeah,
wouldn't let that
no.
happen. I'm not letting, don't complain, you fucking nasty little boy. Get out.
Nasty.
Is there anything else that you feel like we learned today while you were being Lindsay?
oh my God, I feel like I learned that I was an empath because I feel like really sick.
Like, I feel
stomach
so bad for her. Every single
Yes.
new thing that happened, I was like, I
I'm
can't.
so glad she's happy now.
She's doing great
and with
now.
a great guy. Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah, she kept telling me more, and they're just very happy. Things are going very well with her and her husband. I'm very excited for her. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming on and playing Lindsay today.
Thank you for having me. Wow, this
you.
was so fun.
Thank you. Tell people where they can find you and all of your comedy and all of your cooking show.
Yes, I'm on Instagram and TikTok as just my name, Tyler Bender. Bender with 2 R's. And then YouTube, Tyler Bender. Go stream Tyler's Kitchen, my pop culture comedy cooking show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you're interested in us sharing your business anonymously on our next episode or just want to drop us a line, email us at noneofmybusinesspodcast@gmail.com. None of My Business is hosted by me, Sophia Benoit, and my co-host, Kelsey June Jensen. Our supervising producer is Justin Sales. Additional production by Sasha Ashal, Austin Gale, and Juliana Ress. Video editing and production by Kayla Talley. Social media support comes from Austin Gale, Kayla Talley, and Sasha Ashal. Special thanks go to Jonathan Ratliff, Hannah Lakin, John Richter, Belle Roman, and Alea Zaniris. Art direction by David Shoemaker. Motion design by Skull Closet Studio. Photography by Kyle Smithers. Hair by Issa Wilson. If you enjoyed today's show, like and subscribe, follow, or leave us a 5-star review. If you didn't like today's episode, well, that's none of our business.